Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Katie Moonchild's World. I'm Katie, and you are watching Saturday Solutions. This video is oracle card reading. Hopefully will provide some guidance, calm, inspiration to get you through these really dark times. Before we start, just a little bit of housekeeping. First of all, if you're new here, welcome. Thank you for giving me your time and your curiosity. There's a reason why you've been led here. I hope you enjoy it enough to come back. And if you see something here you think someone else may appreciate, please share my channel. Share this reading with them. Even if they come, if they watch nothing else, just this reading, okay? And to my subscribers, my return, I love you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You have no idea. You're my whole reason for being here. Actually, all of you are my whole reason for being here. My whole reason for being here is to help those of you who are just discovering that you may have new gifts. There's things happening around you don't understand. Anyway, hopefully I can give you a little guidance, maybe, I don't know. Coach you a little bit in how to make your own choices. Aiden, thank you. The Lightworkers Roundtable on Thursday was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed having the energy, the joy, and the youth of Aiden Reads Tarot. Thank you for joining me, young man. You are welcome on my channel anytime you'd like to come and visit. Like your second home, my friend. Like your second home. We have a lot in common, as we found out. Now, without ado, let's get started. First thing we read on is this deck. This is the Mystical Shaman deck by Colette Baron Reed. And we're going to find out what is our current situation. I just learned a very valuable lesson. Someone just tried to call me. I started this. This is the second time on this video. Got all the way to the chakra. And then someone called me. And that was the end of that. So, let's just start all over. Spirit, what is our current situation, please? And of course, as always, this is for entertainment purposes only. We just come here for fun, and a little guesswork, and some giggles, maybe a laugh or two, maybe a tear. Depends on what we find out in the cards. So what do we get? Oh, very appropriate card. Moon card. And now this is our current situation. Oops. Hey, it wouldn't be a Saturday Solutions if I didn't bump the camera at least once. In this card, first of all, we have a full moon coming this week. We have a full moon on Tuesday. So if you've got a garden you're wanting to get planted, or it's a perfect time to do it. Yeah, this card is really focused here. It's also saying there's secrets. We're learning secrets we didn't really want to know. You know that the full moon is the final phase of the moon. And this is a number 10 card, which is a card of completion. Blech, words are hard sometimes. Anyway, see, coming out of this full moon, lots more secrets. See, these lines are like motion reverberation lines coming out of that full moon in the center there. The red is passion coming up out of this darkness down here. We're finally getting to see the light. It's being exposed. And yeah, it's an eye-opener, and it's shocking, and we knew it was going to be. But something about knowing it and the reality of actually living through it are two different things. I don't know about you, but sometimes I feel like there's, I don't know, people try to hide from the moon or something, you know? People, there's always been this debate. Does the full moon really affect the human body? Does it really affect human behavior? Does it affect the tide? Is my answer. Our bodies are mostly water, and salt water, no less. It's just like the ocean. Huh? Does that moon pull on the tides? Does that moon pull on the water? Of course it's going to pull on you too. So yeah, it has an effect on human behavior. I don't care what scientists say. All you got to do is just ask someone who works in an emergency room, and they'll tell you. It's very different on the new moon and the full moon, but especially the full moon. Of course, people will use the full moon to go off and do stupid shit just because, excuse me, stupid stuff because it's the full moon. Okay, that's our current situation. Oh, this is what we want. Oh, man. I know it sure is what I want. Now, this is from The Shamanic Dreams by Colette Baron Reid. Another 10 card. Oh my God, 37 and 37. The Magician's Sword. You know, we all have magic. I don't know if you knew that. Everyone can read cards. It's just a matter of talking about what you see in that card. That's obviously a very magical sword because it slices through the fog with fire and light. That's what we want. That's what we want to be able to do. Slice through the illusion, slice through the delusions, slice through the fog with the light of the flame, the confidence of your magic. When you realize that you are a walking magical miracle, when that really sinks in with you, that you are an unlimited source of energy, that's when you find your gifts begin to awaken. And as they awaken, your confidence builds. Sure, at first, you feel like you're losing your ever-living, loving mind until you realize what's happening. Oh, it's a new gift, and I'll take it. I will take it. So we want confidence in our magic. We want confidence in what we're doing. So we need a roadmap to get from getting out from underneath these darn secrets to slicing through those secrets and the fog they create with our magical swords, with our confidence in our personal magic, our personal abilities. We all have ESP, as they used to call it, extrasensory perception. Everyone has it. Everyone. Some people use it to remote view. Some people use it for many different things. Just all depends on how you've developed it and what teacher you've had to help you. If you've even had a teacher at all. So, we need a roadmap, please, Spirit. How do we get confidence in our magic, please? Whoa. Okay. By realizing that everything that we're comfortable with in our lives, by understanding it's changing. I'll move these cards over a little here. It's all changing, gang. We get confidence in our abilities because the world as we know it is coming apart. Everything we used to take for granted and make it easier for us to stick our head in the sand. Look at that. It's another 10 card. We are at a completion. This is the time we've all been begging for. We wanted clarity in everything. Just don't be afraid to look. But if you do look, understand your emotions that are going to come up, because they're going to be really, really powerful. I found out yesterday. I didn't realize how angry just the 5 minutes of it that I watched made me the whole day, the whole rest of the evening. So don't let this negativity that seems to be in the air right now, don't let that worry you, because what's behind that negativity, what's past it, is the Magician's sword. Is that confidence, because magic will be everywhere. A renewal will be everywhere. So obviously we've got a chakra block, because if you look at those two women in the coming apart card, one of them has her hair strategically placed over her eyes so she cannot see. And the other one is like looking at a train wreck or a car accident. She can't deter her eyes. We have to find a balance in that, so that the coming apart is not complete, not total, just splintering away those bits and pieces that no longer serve us anymore. Let them fall to the wayside. We've got Source right here. Source has our backs. Don't be frightened. Stop being afraid. And trust. Like stepping off that cliff, but with a blindfold on. So what chakra do we need to work on to be able to do this? Okay, makes sense. It's our sacral chakra, you guys. Specifically in our creativity. Things are going to be difficult for us this coming week. Focus on being creative. Now, I know that's hard to do when your chakra, that particular chakra, is blocked. But I'll tell you what you can do to fix it. Because your sacral chakra is that source of your creativity. And as I have told you many times before, creativity does not necessarily mean the arts and music. It's how you solve problems. You know, you find that creative solution. So there's a lot more. Everyone is creative. I don't want to hear, oh, but I can't paint, I can't draw, I can't carry a tune in a bucket. You don't have to. That's not the creativity we're talking about. We're talking about to solve your issues, to solve your life, challenges and lessons. You come up with very creative solutions. So in doing that, you find pleasure. You're not afraid of sensuality or sexual health. And you find your relationships very healing. When it's balanced, you have confidence, you have a healthy libido, you're exploring your passions, you're connected to your feelings, you're developing intimate connections with others like we do in this community. And basically, you're just enjoying life. just enjoying life to the fullest. But here we are sitting, the reason we get this card is it's out of balance. All those lovely things about being creative and having good sexual health and relationships and pleasure and healing and enjoying life. Kind of hard right now because that chakra is not spinning like it should. So that makes you have dependency issues, like to people. You're afraid that if this person leaves, they might not ever come back, or you have a vehicle that you love very much that you're dependent on, and somebody borrows it and gets in a car accident and destroys that vehicle. You're dependent on that. So that friend and the errand that friend was running, which was for you, chances are, there's a dependency issue. You have low libido. So sex, what's that? Who is interested in that stuff? You have unbalanced emotions. You go from laughing to crying to wanting to punch someone at the drop of a hat. And you have a tendency to just want to be numb. So you reach for addictions because you're sad, you're unmotivated, and you just don't care. So getting numb is a way out. It's a way to not think, a way to not deal. That's not good. Not good at all. Talk about stifle your creativity. When you want to be making yourself numb, how do you find creative solutions to problems when you can't even feel the problem? Because you blocked it out so much. You made yourself numb. Now the stones for this, to help, the crystals for you to carry with you or to have around you, are carnelian, sunstone, orange calcite, which is so pretty, goldstone, and tangerine quartz. All of those stones, of course, have a shade of orange to them. Once you figure out that neat little trick, oh, what color is that chakra? Oh, I need to go find a stone that color, and that might help balance that chakra. Usually works. When you're getting ready to go to bed tonight, look in the mirror. Tell yourself. And there's repercussions from this, so be prepared. Hope your partner's prepared, if you have one. I am passionate. I have healthy boundaries. I love and respect my body for the miracle that it is. My sexuality is sacred. I feel pleasure and abundance. Well, we do all that. I think we're setting our situation is, to me, these are good cards because it's telling us how to deal with what's coming up this week, because we have more hearings that we may choose to view and may choose not to view. I personally choose not to. I get the highlights afterwards. It's just, as an empath, it hurts me. It literally physically hurts me, makes me sick to my stomach, so I can't watch it. So if you are looking for alternatives, I don't know if they've got it again this Thursday, but my Lightworkers Roundtable starts at 5, which is right at was the same time as the hearings did last week, so this week, I should say. So it's an alternative to come and join us at the Lightworkers Roundtable. It's inspirational, it's uplifting. The whole purpose of that show is to show you how to raise your vibrations in different possible ways. So, let's see what Spirit has to say. Oh, and my guest this week is very special. She's an expert at helping people raise their vibrations. Miss Sonia Rain Lee. Thank you, Sonia. I can't wait. My dear sweet friend and sister. I can't wait. So, Spirit, what's our message today? What do you want us to know? I've got this card before. I love this card, though. We're being told we have to be the shapeshifter. We have to change our appearance and our stance. Maybe not our point of view, but how we come at it. So that we're seen differently. Very important as to have to understand, maybe not give into, of course not give into, but to understand how the rest of the world sees us as light workers. And you can carry that right on to how the rest of the world sees us as Americans. Always and forever changing, and I think the world thinks that we're held back. I wonder sometimes, I wonder. We want that confidence, right? We want the confidence in our magic. We want confidence in our gifts. And Spirit's telling us that as a part of the change we're going through in this really hurtful, painful time, we are absolutely learning how to change our spots, where to wear our spots. Just like the leopard who's completely hidden, getting ready to hunt. We need the vision of that eagle so we can make the appropriate decisions on the fly quickly without reacting, but by acting. And the strength of the wolf, because the wolf knows it is a part of a pack, and that a lone wolf will starve. The wolf needs the rest of the pack to survive. Humans need to understand we need each other as a species to survive. And it doesn't matter whether you're purple, blue, black, green, whatever your skin tone is. Which, by the way, in the future, we're going to have a lot of different colored skin tones. So many that you won't be able... You judge people according to that, you're going to be just hiding out in your house. Because we're going to have all kinds here in the future. All kinds from all over the universe. So put on your shapeshifter skins. And welcome the change. I'm going to pull one more card. Yes. And the High Priestess is telling us, we put on that shapeshifter's cloak. We observe. We act instead of react. And that is when we harness that mystical power. And there's your confidence, gang. Therein is your confidence. Wow, thank you so much, Spirit. This reading went very fast. I'm a little bit surprised. Usually there's at least 20 more minutes. This message was very concise and clear. Very concise and clear. I just looked at the bottom card, which is the wise one, and she's telling us that all this that we're going through right now with the hearings and the upheaval is going to get worse. as people are being forced to look at things they don't want to look at. So she's telling you to be wise and know you're growing with this situation. We are growing in this current situation, and in that growth comes our strength and our mystical powers. We'll make it. It's gonna be fine, you guys. It's gonna be fine. I thank you for being here today. I welcome you. I love you. If you like what you see here, please like, subscribe, and share. And if you have an extra quarter or nickel, you could donate. I hate asking for that, but I have a special, you'll see in the description box. In every description box, I have a special charity that I want to give, that I give 10% of any and all donations to this channel too. And I do not plan on monetizing through YouTube, so super chats are not going to be a thing on this channel. So if you wish to donate, there's several different ways you can. And you'll find that link also in the description box. And I thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you on Thursday. Wednesday also, you know, Wednesday is just a kind of time to come and bring your personal questions and get them answered. We'll see what we can do, see what Spirit's got to tell you in the cards. And then on Thursday, of course, is the Lightworkers Roundtable, and this week it is Sonia Rain Lee. I welcome my sister. I'm so excited to have her on my channel again. So I love you all. I wish you all the best. Breathe. Find your peace. Find your quiet. And even though it feels like the world is falling apart, understand, we really are coming together. Be kind to every living thing and every person you see. But most of all, be kind to yourself. We need you. And I thank you. I'll see you next time.